Hello everyone and welcome back to the massing tutorial. So in the previous tutorials you could see that I have this model, but you can create many more massing types. So I will delete whatever I have in here and start off with some new things. Wait a bit to delete the project. Okay, now we are in this big workspace. I already explained you how to do this tutorial. So we have this shape, for example, I deleted all the paneling and I have this loft that can be edited. Well, I am within the family, so if you followed through the tutorial, this is a massive family which comes from the following set of instructions. So you click File, New, Family, or Conceptual Mass. This is useful. I think you can go to Conceptual Mass, Conceptual Mass, and basically you're in the project. So yeah, we have a shortcut. Let's say. So let's see what we can do. One option is to do a spline, for example, escape, and then at each point I think I have some reference plane. If I'm not mistaken. Shapes, and I think I can draw on some reference planes. For example, I have this circle. Now I set another plane and I draw a bigger circle, and now I have a tiny circle plane, and I get excited and do a hexagon. I don't know if it will really work. I think I will have an error, but I guess I'll try. I don't know. Then I'm curious if it works. If not, I will just keep the circles. We are basically playing. So let's say I have this ellipse. Okay, great. This is a circle rather. Yeah. Now it's a circle and that's it. Okay. Anyway, I set a work plane like this, and maybe I will do some weird form, whatever. Okay, and maybe stitch with a line. And the last but not least is this, and I have this, let's say, circle. Let's see if it does anything. Let's select, exclude the plane. Okay, great form. I think I will delete these two or three things. I think I will only draw circles. So model, set work plane, this, some circle, select again a plane and draw my circle, select again and draw a circle. Let's see if it does its job. Like this, this. Great form. So yeah, we have an organic form. Looks like some inflatable stuff, like a balloon or some intestines, or I don't know. It's an interesting shape, so you can do this kind of forms. What else can you do? You can do a rectangle. Let's set a work plane. Let's set this one, and I'll do rectangle. This will be specifically for buildings, so I want to create this rectangle. And I think I will delete this form, and I will load into the project. I don't have actual. Let's bring it to a new project, metric multidiscipline. Okay, I'll load into project 1. It's not okay. Place on work plane and I put it on L1. I go to 3D. That's a massing. Looks absolutely wonderful. Let's put myself to see with these consistent colors, and it usually shows it like this. It shows it like this. It's purple or whatever. And the neat thing is that you can put mass floors. For the moment, you don't have L1 or L2. Oh, so basically I have kind of a tower. So if I go into a section like this, I have a bunch of levels that I think I'll copy them. So to the second, and I create like, let's say 100. So we have a skyscraper. Let's see, we have 3600 millimeters. So I have those 100 levels. Great. And okay, disassociate whatever group. Okay, 3D. Let's check in 3D. So we have all these levels, and on this mass we can do mass floor. So we can do shift click and select all levels, and now you can have the volume itself, and I think it can be modified within the family. So for example, I want to move it. Okay, load into project. Okay, and now I have my form, so I can do some sort of massing, and each floor plate has an area. So this building can have floors, so I can choose to make it as a floor. So have setting architecture floor, floor architecture whatever, and I can choose to have, I don't know, steel bar whatever. And I think that will be enough. Sketching is empty. Why? Floor by face. Floor by face, and now it makes everything. So I select many floors, and I think I select all floors, and I click create floor, and now I have floors, each with the properties and all that. So I move very fast, and I can do a wall as well. So wall architectural, and let's say we're doing an office building. We have a storefront. Yeah, so wall by face. We have this storefront, and I think now it will place my curtain panels. We'll wait a bit, and now we see that I have a bunch of panels. I can. Oh, that's a disappointment. Not even a slanted plane. What a disappointment. It's a pity that you cannot do. So this makes things so simple. So basically in Revit, I hope the next version, Revit 2027, but I think it doesn't have that feature yet, even too. You cannot have a curtain wall on a slanted or curved face, which is a pity. Massing is a very handy tool. What's so unfortunate? You can only put a basic wall. Can I put at least a not defined, so, or I'm not allowed entirely? That is absolutely disappointing. Yeah, so it's so disappointing. I can put only something that, I don't know, is concrete or generic. Let's put a brick or masonry, whatever. No, let's put brick. It's too thin, but I'll put it anyway for the sake of the exercise. I just play around. Yeah, okay, so that's a pity. I think the only solution is to put a generic wall and then do some sort of custom family. Uh, such a pity. Yes, this is such a pity. Yeah, so on the other faces we can. Okay, save. So wall by face, like this. A curtain wall. Storefront. It will take a bit. Yeah, we have the wall itself. Okay. Yeah, the only way we would do a curtain on a slanted side would be with adaptive panels, and that would be used for such case, but no built-in, let's say, wall. So basically the wall just disappeared. What a pity. Yeah, anyway, so we played around and we have a giant tower of, I don't know, of 30 stories. Okay, wonderful. So that would be somewhere around 100 meters. Okay, so let's see. I have this massing. Let's create a new conceptual mass and see what else we can do. Let's see. So I told you you can create a loft. You can have some sort of blocks, some ellipses. I think I can have some splines and do some lofts because other things I can't see to do. Honestly, you know what I actually did, and maybe I do a tutorial with this massing stuff. I did a yacht. So I think it's another tutorial to show you how to do. So the same principle for generating, let's say, this surface. I can adjust it, and let's say I would invert this shape. I would have the shape of the vessel, and that is interesting. You know what I can discuss about? I have this modify form, have divide surface. So we have these, and we have U grid and V grid. So you can decide to have only a type of grid or both types of grid, and you might represent or not. Uh, and you might have this intersect stuff. So we have a bunch of yeah. Actually, you have some settings to play around. What else do you have? No, you just select the category. Yeah, so actually don't have so many things. Maybe pattern, if you want to underline a pattern. Uh, yeah, so basically this is it with the massing tools. You can obtain some stuff and play around. Uh, it's a pity that you cannot do some custom walls, curtain walls. That would be the most useful thing. So yeah. Thank you for watching and see you around. I'll show you some other stuff related to massing, but massing and site. So stay tuned.